always power, in the world of show business. It's truly built on that. It is your moment when you can call the money shots and when you can decide exactly who's going to pay you what and when. And this has been the problem for many, many years. We've seen it even way back in the heyday when TV truly first started out with the big shows, like Bonanza, I Love Lucy. The stars all decided they wanted more money. Who could forget the big fight alongside the big Valley and Barbara Stanwyck? Oh yes, she got her money in the end, knew her worth. This what it's all about. But now fast forward into the 21st century, women of a certain age who decide, of course, whether they want to come back or not, because apparently ongoing battles inside the camp that was a successful TV series, now are being able to call the shots. The bottom line is, can they now afford to pay them what shots they want to call? As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. How are you? Nice to see you today. And as ever, thank you so much for joining me. We'll have a quick wave. I like these stories. I don't know about you because, it's a strange world, isn't it? They write you off for age all the time, And when you consider it, the public decide if they like you, if they really want to carry on seeing you in a TV show or a movie or a stage show. I remember recently, Petula Clark was saying that she was appearing for a very short sort of cameo thing in Mary Poppins in the West End, all thanks to Cameron Mackintosh. And what she said was that the younger people just passed her dressing room door without saying hello, and she didn't know if they didn't like her or indeed they were simply frightened of her because she was a certain age, and she really just wanted the company. And I thought that was a really sad thing to hear, because she's an icon, let's not forget. So is this particular lady, Kim Cattrall. That's right, Saucy Sam from Sex in the City. They came back with it just like that, and it wasn't necessarily the success that they thought it was going to be. So at the very final of the last series, they managed to persuade, as we all know, Kim Cattrall for a very big fee to come back and basically appear without actually appearing with her co-stars. Apparently, she's fallen out big time with its leading lady, Sarah Jessica Parker. Met Sarah Jessica Parker, always been delightful to me. Don't really understand the problem, but who knows what goes on behind the scenes of a very successful TV series. Well, in fact, I do. But you know what I mean, on that particular series. Now what's interesting is, as they want to come back with another series, the problem is the fans want more of Samantha. That was the highest rated episode, that was the one that people wanted to see more of, and the bottom line is they've got to come up with something and decide how they're going to do it. Now, of course, the TV company have money, but not necessarily oodles of cash. And let's not forget, Sarah Jessica Parker is the star. So if they give more money to Samantha, that particular character, Kim Cattrall, they'd have to up the money to Sarah Jessica. Let's also not forget that Sarah Jessica Parker is also an executive producer on the show, so has a vested interest to make it successful. Right now, behind the scenes, there's a battle going on to see how much they can afford, how often can they bring Kim back, and more importantly, will she be literally on set or filming off-site with just, say, phone calls and cameos? Interesting stuff. All the meanwhile, at her very ripe age, she's decided to team up for the Kim Kardashian underwear line, which again is proving very successful. So you see, very slowly, very quietly, she's keeping herself in the public eye to great acclaim, and more importantly, making sure that her cachet for money keeps going up and up. But if the people behind just like that to try and make it as successful as the original Sex in the City, there's two things they need to do. Ditch the woke sort of storylines that seemingly are boring everybody and making them switch off, and bring back the most positive, forceful character in the series. That was their big mistake. Now, apparently, it's going to cost them. And all the meanwhile, Kim still has to say yes. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.